Muy buenas a todos, soy LadyMay, continuando con este Cathy Rain aventurita gráfica en la que debemos resolver el misterio que rodea al abuelo de nuestra protagonista, so let's do it. Vamos a la residencia de nuevo, que ya habíamos descubierto acerca de los Myers. A ver si podemos localizarlos un poco mejor.
All right, found an address.
Muy bien, nueva localización añadida, estupendo.
I got that number already.
Ya tengo ese número, ok.
I got her family's address already.
Vale. Residencia Wait. No creo que me lo vaya a coger de nuevo. Erika Wait. Bueno.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to figure out something tomorrow.
Ok, pues ya con el tema de los Wait ya no podemos hacer nada. Vamos a ir directamente a el lago, donde está la residencia de los Myers. Y a ver, porque todo esto se tiene que solucionar de algún modo. Se tiene que, digamos, hilar el tema de los Wade, el tema de, en fin, de los Myers. Porque el único hilo conductor que tenemos es su abuelo. Y su abuelo ya no está para preguntarle.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise.
Bueno, ¿dónde se suicidó ella?
It's totally overflowing with cigarette butts.
Puedo nadar en el lago.
Oh, gee, I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
Pues nadas desnuda, no pasa nada. No creo que nadie esté mirando.
55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
Bueno, también tú llevas una chaqueta de cuero.
It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason.
Vale, bueno, ya sé que el termómetro está aquí y que lo puedo coger.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know. I can see someone moving inside.
Vale, vamos a llamar.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Cathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Pero...
Won't you ever give up?
Nope. A ver. ¿Le apetece fumar algo? Espérese un segundo, que se me acaba de ocurrir.
Just go away.
¿Quiere un cigarrillo?
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. What brand?
Corley Cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Muy bien, ok. Algo es algo.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Cathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Sure, let's go.
Muy bien, pues qué bien. nos
Now,
invita
this here's my
dentro.
boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Hmm.
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan. Nice view of the lake from here.
No, la verdad es que se ha agenciado una buena cabaña.
It's Nathan, Sue's mentally disabled son.
Hmm.
Nice painting. It's signed L.M.
Lily, supongo.
Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. I can smell something cooking.
Ok. ¿Puedo hablar con él?
What you doing, big fella?
Drawing
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
the nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Vamos a hablar con Sue.
Sue has nailed the tomboy look. I like it.
A ver.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah.
A
Do
ser
you mind
posible.
telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
La obra de Lily Myers. Coleccionista de arte. Uf, ya tenemos más pistas al respecto, pero joder.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Quizás sabe algo de lo que le ocurrió a su abuelo en el 81.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
A ver si sabe algo de la base aérea.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Ok, chica, no pasa nada.
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants, nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
La cosa es, ¿cómo es que se dio por vencida? ¿Qué es lo que provocó ese aislamiento progresivo?
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Sí, porque tampoco tiene relación con él, pero bueno.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy-looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks.
¿Podría ser Wade? Es lo único que tendría sentido aquí, que fuera Charles Wade, pero no sé, podría no ser, quién sabe.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Quizás sepa algo de la fotografía de esta.
No reason to show her that. Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade. It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Pues ya estaría, ¿no? ¡Ay, pues ya está!
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
plan. There is no plan. This whole thing was a stupid idea. Grandpa is still gone, and nothing I do can change that. Besides, it's all dead ends anyway.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him? And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay? Oh, it's way too late now.
No, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Cat.
Está súper metida, vamos, está súper metida, la amiga, joder, la compañera de cuarto.
Hey, Kathy, wake up!
Ugh, you are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Está súper in, vamos. Eileen está muy dentro de la investigación, joder. Uf.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me.
Ay, qué
But
modosita.
please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Qué súper cute.
Nobody has to know. Just pretend it slipped your mind. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Ugh, I hate that dream.
Supongo que es un sueño recurrente.
I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too.
Sí, deberías.
Nah.
Nah. A ver, una notita por aquí.
Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away. My password is AngelLove, without the quotes. If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software. I'll be back in a few hours, super psyched about the investigation. E. P.S. No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time? Oh, please, like she actually uses the spacebar. Shit, looks like she forgot to write down the username. Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name.
Algo así. Ok.
It's some advanced scanner thingy. It can scan pictures, tapes, all sorts of stuff.
Vale, pues vamos a hablar con
Our room phone.
este...
It's got an external line.
Este Dave. A ver qué es lo que nos puede arreglar aquí. Un poquillo.
Hey, I'm Kathy. Eileen said to call you about some software.
Ellie who?
Eileen. Red hair, glasses, speaks so fast her gums ache.
Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. Figured it was kind of a weird name for a girl.
You must have a hearing disorder.
You must have a thinking disorder. Burn.
Wow. Just wow. So, the software?
Oh, yeah. No, can't. Not really.
I knew she was full of shit.
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirated software, but not anymore. There was this misunderstanding and my network privileges were revoked. Me and Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see eye to eye. We used to play bocce together, and let's just say he is one sore loser.
A ver, ¿no puedes hackearlo?
Can't you just hack your way back in somehow? Isn't that what you do?
He blocked the Ethernet port in my room. I don't even have physical access.
Don't you ever leave your room? Use a computer in the library or something. Aren't they connected to the network?
No, there are cameras in there. Clyde is just waiting for me to make a move so he can get me expelled.
¿Y por qué no se arreglan las cosas con este Clyde?
Can't you just patch things up with the guy?
No way. He's such an ass. He even thinks TNG is better than the original series.
He thinks the what is better than the what?
I know, right?
Comics.
Believe that guy.
You call yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's figure this out.
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew. Well, okay, only an admin account can change the access ports. The only way to even theoretically crack one would be if Clyde logged onto a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access. And... ooh, I got an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds especially stupid.
Well, not crash it, just crash it a little, then call Clyde. Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log onto the network using his admin account. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the password locally.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set it up.
No way. I have severe IBS, it just wouldn't work.
IBS? What the hell is that?
You seriously don't want to know. I'll have my buddy drop off everything you need. It's not rocket science. You do what I ask, and I'll get you some juicy software. Quid pro quo, Clarice.
Whatever, weirdo. We'll see.
Ok. En fin, pues nada. Anda. ¡Qué magia! ¿Qué es esto? A ver.
These must be the instructions from Dave.
Tiene que estar cerca, vamos.
There was a floppy disk in there with a note taped to the back. It's labeled boot.
Arranque. Ok.
1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy. 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot. 3. Call Clyde at 555-8181, tell him your computer crashed, and give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix. 4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account. 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6. Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account. 7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8. That's it. And remember, if you mess up somewhere, just call Clyde, and he'll have to take care of it. It's his job after all.
Madre mía, qué super lío con tal de iniciar el programa en el ordenador. Joder. En fin, chicos, lo vamos dejando aquí por el momento. La verdad es que me está gustando mucho, aunque esto es... Lo que me acaban de plantear es súper enrevesado y no sé cómo va a salir, pero bueno, vamos a cruzar los dedos, a tocar madera y a esperar. Y a esperar que esto salga bien y que, bueno, lleguemos a alguna parte con esto, porque madre mía, qué de lío, es lo que nos hacen hacer las aventuras gráficas. En fin, os recuerdo que tengo PayPal, Ko-fi y Patreon en el caso de que queráis realizar alguna donación y ayudar al canal. También podéis hacerlo con Twitch Prime, que toda la ayudita siempre será muy bien recibida, tanto de un lado como del otro. Y que los links los tenéis justo desplegando el cajón de descripción. Y bueno, nada más, solo me queda daros las gracias por acompañarme en este episodio de Cathy Rain, que espero lo compartáis por redes sociales y tanto si lo habéis disfrutado como si no. Yo os deseo paz y amor y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. ¡Chao!